Grand Rising. This last eclipse, it's been hard for me. It's been hard for me in a lot of ways, but I've also realized the programming part of it. So, a lot of times we are acting on programming or wounds. And we also program ourselves from our wounds. So, like, if you weren't helped and you weren't given certain things, you're either going to expect people to give it to you because you won't fulfill it, or you're going to project it and do it for someone else. And then most of the time, when a lot of humans don't earn things, or they just don't have a grateful heart, they just don't appreciate it. They don't even know how to appreciate it. They're just used to it. So I was acting out of a wound, and I was acting out of programming in certain situations in my life, and overcompensating for certain things for people outside of myself. And things like that destroy us. So I wanted to make a video on it and talk about how we're doing so when you're doing certain things that make you uncomfortable, or you're doing certain things that aren't appreciated, you have to check in with yourself. And why do I continue to do this? In what ways am I still abusing myself? And in so many ways, and our actions, even if it's hurting us or bothering us or limiting us, we'll abuse ourselves for someone that we supposedly love. But that's not really love. It's abuse for self. And then it's also, giving to someone who doesn't appreciate it, because they can't receive it, because they don't know how to appreciate things. Like, what are we doing? What am I doing? So it's really important in life to look at your programming too, and what programming that you've implemented in yourself from your wounds, so that you heal. I literally got married because I thought that's what was next. I love my daughters. I was supposed to be a mom in this lifetime. But I did a lot of things like in my life because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. And I watched a lecture on midlife crisis, and they were talking about basically midlife crisis, not that saying some people don't have it, is like an awakening. Because of our programming, we are operating from our subconscious, and up until maybe 40, are you really doing what you think you're supposed to do to create the life you think you want? But you don't really even know. So give yourself grace, give yourself love, and give yourself compassion, so that can outwardly reflect, and you're not operating from wounds and your subconscious. Holding on tight to people that no longer serve a purpose in your life, you're acting out on a wound. Like you're being codependent. So this healing journey is not linear, and although I'm a teacher and a spiritual teacher, and I can tell a lot of things, I'm still learning many things myself. So it's really important we give ourselves grace through these different transitions. This eclipse has woke something else up inside of me.